attention, pray and listen, hear your Father. These lies they told are so familiar. They will haunt you, they will kill you, keep you hostage. King will heal you before him, adore him. He will give you everything. Come and take your will. Keep going back to what I used to know. But please hold my hand as I go down this road. Can't keep going back to what I used to know. But please hold my hand as I go down this road. Can't keep going.
But all right, it's 3:15. Let's get in the
Good morning, beautiful people. Today is August 25th. It's currently 4:50 a.m. and I am getting ready to go take my MCAT. Yay! So I wanted to make this its own dedicated video because I wanted to get my true feelings for today. I didn't want to make my last vlog super long, and I also wanted today to just be today. I want to get ready with me for today. I want to go to the testing site. I want to do like my immediate post-test reactions and like what I wish I knew, all those type of things. So I wanted to make this own video. So if you are new here, my name is Talasia. I currently am a non-traditional pre-med student in my second gap year. I applied to medical school this year, and yes, I did apply without having my MCAT score because I trust in God. Okay, simply because of that. So I do not recommend anyone else doing that, but I did that personally, you know. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yes, I applied to medical school this year, so I am just waiting to submit my, well, I submitted my application already. I'm just waiting to take my MCAT score. I've taken my Casper. I'm just waiting to take my MCAT. I've taken my Casper. I've taken everything but the MCAT. So that's what we're doing today. So let's get ready. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube because I do pre-med content, I do lifestyle content, and I also do like tutorials and stuff. So yeah, let's get ready. God has already equipped me with everything I need. I'll get a score that will get me into school. MCAT, you will not defeat me. If I tell that mountain to move, he has to move. How can I lose if I'm already chose? How can I lose if I'm already chose? How can I lose if I'm already chose? You are smart, you are intelligent. You have common sense, you have book sense. You can do this. Don't let them answer choices get in your way because you got this, girl. So while I'm getting ready, I did want to talk to you guys about like how I'm feeling going into my test. So honestly, I feel good. Like I really do feel good. No, I may not know all of the information that's going to be on the test. Yes, I could have definitely studied a whole lot better. Now that I'm looking back, you know, on stuff, but I just feel like I can't go into my test, you know, thinking the worst. I have to go into my test thinking that I am very smart, like I'm a very intelligent girl. because I am. And this test it's literally just a test. Like, I have to change my mindset about this test so much. This is my first step. When I initially started studying, like, this test took me down every day. Like, when I tell you I had to go to my therapy appointments every week. This test was that bad. But I think it's because the test is so overwhelming in itself. Like, the amount of information that you have to know for this test, even for all of it to not show up. Like, and I've noticed when I've taken practice exams, they like to keep themes. So if a lot of my tests, if like I'm taking one test, a lot of it is going to be like one subject, but like they're going to ask the question in different ways. So a lot of my tests are like heavy reproductive, and it's like I would say it's the high yield stuff, but I've noticed like I've noticed that it does that. It asks you questions about one topic a lot. So it's like, it's no way I'm going to know all of this information to pass this exam. Like, it's honestly quite intense to know everything. Then I had to change my mindset about that and look at it in the terms of, as a doctor, you have to know a lot of information. So, but granted, doctors will also have like their books and stuff to like go back on. But as a doctor, you still have to know a lot of information. So I just was like, okay, Talasia, if you want to be a doctor, you have to get through this. Like, it's no way around getting through this test. So just make it the best that you can. I always skip a step. But I'm just like, you have to get through it. It's just another hurdle in your journey. So the longer you put it off, the further you're delaying yourself from your calling, which is getting into medical school and becoming a doctor. So as soon as I started praying more, as soon as I started asking for peace and understanding over this exam, as soon as I changed my mindset about taking the test, that's when stuff started to get better. Like, I actually really like studying. That's when I started making way more content about studying, because I actually enjoyed studying. Like, it was something that I like to do. I do like studying. I did like studying for my MCAT. Yes, it was like a lot. Yes, it was a lot. It was very a lot, and it hurt. I'm not even gonna hold you, it hurts. But once I changed my mindset about it, it got easier. It got a little easier. So yeah. And I'm trying to make a TikTok and like record on YouTube at the same time. So if I like go quiet, it's because I'm trying to record 2 different videos on TikTok with the same content. Like, I'm really trying to be useful with my content. And speaking of, I have a lot of content like that I recorded up this week, but I just have to edit. So make sure you guys please go follow me on TikTok and engage with my content, because I can take it a whole lot more seriously now that I have more time and I'm not studying as much. No, Ice Spice did her big one with that, because girl, yes ma'am. Now I'm gonna brush my teeth. Okay y'all, so this is what I'm wearing today. I laid everything out last night. Like, it was my first day of school. It's very wrinkled, but I don't care. This is my shirt. You asked for the doctor. I always go through when I'm studying. I always wear this shirt or on my other shirt that says black girl white coat, but I'm gonna wear this one today. Have some leggings if Omega would move, and I also have a cardigan just in case it gets cold. So this is my it went on Omega, but this is my outfit. I'm about to get dressed right now, and then I'll come back in a second. If you're gonna do good, you have to look good. Oh yeah, these eat. Edges on swim, so they hate on him. She did not say that. She said waves on swim, so they hate on him. Yeah, just eat. Oh my God, why did you keep, what? What is wrong with you? Make sure I take my necklace off because I want no problems in that testing site. I want it to go smoothly. I'm pretty sure I can leave my earrings on, but I'm just taking my necklace off because it has my name on it. It has a word on it, so that's why I'm taking that off. So time check is 5:31. What I want to do is review some stuff. I know everybody's like, don't review on the day of your exam, but I have to. I want to. So I'm going to review a few things. Write out my cheat sheet one more time, and I have to take Omega to the daycare, pack all my stuff because I'm going home right after my exam to see my family, and I think that's all. So 5:31. I want to be at my testing site by 7, so I'm making good timing.
Then turn right onto Jones Franklin Road. You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Okay, y'all, so I just got to the testing center, and what time is it? It's 7:11. I just got here, and I'm not gonna go in until like 7:20, so I'm gonna sit here for like 10 minutes. My plan when I get in there, hold on, because I don't want to say this more than once. I'm gonna go in like 10 minutes. I am gonna review, like, just minimally, I'm gonna review a little bit, at least write out my cheat sheet one more time. If I look like I've been crying, it's because I've been, you know, praying, worshiping, and I'm about to cry now. I'm so emotional. I'm so emotional. But yeah, I just wanted to come let you guys know that I'm here, and I will do a recap whenever I get back. I'm just about to, you know, try to zone out, zone in, get myself together, And I need to find my glasses because I have no clue where they are. I hope they did not fall out in my aunt's house. So I do need to do that really quickly. And then the first thing I'm going to do when I get in there is go find the bathroom and find the clocks. Because I think that's super important for me to do. So I will see you guys. The next time I talk to you guys, it will be post-mcat. RICVUCVUD. RICVUC. RICVUD. VUC. RI. RIVUVU. RICVUCVUD. RIVU. So immediately came to use the restroom and I noticed there's no clocks on the hallway. So that sucks. I just finished my MCATs. Yay! Hi guys, I just took my MCATs. I'm so excited. The whole time I was literally in there thinking about Bojangles, so I'm about to go get some Bojangles immediately. Hi guys, it is currently September the 3rd, and I'm finally filming this part of my MCAT vlog. I took my MCAT on the 25th, so that was what, a week ago? I just wanted to tell you guys how I felt about my MCAT. Not too much though, because I don't want to talk too much about it, but I do want to tell you guys what I like experienced at the testing site and stuff like that. So I would highly recommend you guys, if you can, do a practice commute just to make sure. But if you do not do a practice commute, I would definitely recommend that you leave a little earlier than you intend to leave on your real MCAT day, because you never know what could happen. You know, Murphy's Law. It might be an accident. Hopefully not, but it may be an accident. You may run out of gas, you know. All that stuff. I know another point is make sure you do all of your pre-stuff. So like get gas the day before, pack your lunch the day before, make sure you have your caffeine the day before, like all of that stuff. Make sure you have all of that. I even laid out all of my clothes, as you guys saw in the other vlog. I laid out all of my clothes the night before and made sure I had my ID. Make sure I have the glasses that I wanted to take, the blue light glasses. That is something to definitely think about, that I would encourage you guys to think about. So that was number 1. Number 2 is, I would say, start practicing what you're going to eat during your practice exams. So every practice exam I took, I ate a Southwest salad from like Target or like Wegmans or something, because I knew that's what I was going to eat during my real exam, and I wanted my stomach to be like used to it. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't something super heavy that was going to make me get tired. So to make sure I didn't have any carbs, because I knew carbs, it's like if I ate carbs on my lunch break, it was over. Y'all, everybody else was eating like fruit and stuff. I had Fruit Roll-Ups. 3 is ask questions. Like if you don't know what's going on, if you don't know all the rules, because you would hate to take this exam, prepare all these months for the exam, and then you do something wrong and now you know you can't take the exam anymore. So ask questions. I know I was asking so many questions that I know the people were like, girl, relax. I was like, where are the clocks? Because I've seen from other people who've taken the MCAT that the first thing you want to do is find the clocks in the bathroom, basically. But when I got on the hallway, there were no clocks. So I was like kind of freaking out. So I was like, where are the clocks? But I would make sure I asked the testing lady. She was so nice, y'all. She was super nice. But I would ask the testing lady, what time is it? And then I would double check when I get by the locker. And I would double check on that clock to see what time it was. And I would give myself like 5 minutes. A 5-minute grace period. So I would always make sure I was back within 5 minutes. Just because people were like, it takes so long to do the recheck when you have to get checked to go back into the place. But honestly guys, the check took 2 minutes tops. Like you had to take your glasses off, you had to pull your sleeves up, you have to pat yourself down. and that's basically all. You have to scan yourself in and out with your palm. But y'all, that was basically all. Like, I think people overhype the exam, like the structure of the exam, and that low-key freaked me out because I was like, it's very like militant, and it wasn't. Like, it was honestly kind of chill. Surprisingly, like, people are asking me how do I feel about my exam, and I don't want to say too much about it, but it wasn't that, how can I put this, it wasn't as, I wouldn't say it wasn't as serious, but it wasn't as militant, I think, as people made it seem. But that may be because I did do a lot of practice exams in like an exam like setting. Number 4 I would say is, if you have to do something, like fix something, like I know during my exams I use the over the ear headphones or noise canceling headphones, and during my exam, I don't know why, but the covering, the like protective covering was kept sliding off. So when I finished my sections for my exam, when I finished Chem Phys and I went to my break between Chem Phys and cars, I just left it. Like, I left the covering on the table, I left my headphones on the table, and I was like, I'll fix it when I get back. But as soon as I got back, y'all, she pressed start on the exam. I was like, I'm wasting time trying to get the headphone covering back on the headphone. and in cars, y'all, I needed all of my time because cars is one of the sections where I will always run out of time. So during my next break, like between biochem and psych soc, what I did was I took the headphones off before I called her over, and I fixed whatever I needed to fix. So if I needed to fix my glasses, I would fix that. If I needed to fix my headphones, I would fix that. If I needed to put on a jacket, my cardigan, I would do that before I called her over to sign me out. So then I could go on my break or whatever, and it wouldn't interfere with my new time on my new section of my exam. After your breaks, as soon as you sit down, your exam time starts. Like, they don't give you time to like get ready. So like, as soon as she clicks the button and moves, your exam starts. Like, if you're like me and you run out of time a lot, you're not gonna have the time. Like, you're gonna lose like maybe 30 seconds, maybe less than that. But still, that could be a very big difference in your exam. It was to me. Next one is, if you can or if you want to, I would recommend taking a walk during your lunch break, like the 30-minute break. How long is that break? I think it's 30. Child, I forgot. That MK is so behind me. I'm outside, so I didn't want to, like, again, I didn't want to break any rules. So what I did was I just walked back and forth on the hallway, and people were like, girl, what are you doing? But I was walking, I was stretching, I was praying, I was, you know, going over stuff in my head because, you know, biochem was up next. I was just relaxing. I was getting myself together. I did on my lunch break, I ate for like 5 minutes, drink a little drink or whatever, and then I was walking up and down the hall for like 7 minutes. And then I think I actually ended my break soon because I wanted to get my exam over with. So I think I had like maybe 10 minutes to spare on my exam. I made sure I use the bathroom. Oh, another thing is, even if you don't think you have to use a restroom before you even go in to check into your exam. Use a restroom on every break. You don't want to have to go in the middle of your test, in the middle of your session, because you lose time. Like, it doesn't stop. So I would recommend trying to use the restroom during each break. It don't matter. Just get up and stretch your legs, because sitting for 7.5 hours is crazy. It's crazy for me. Another important thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, you know how I don't know if you guys know, but on TikTok, they like, during your introduction phase, you can write down like brain dump, do your little cheat sheet or whatever. So I made sure I asked that before, because I didn't want to get in there and start writing and they were like, no ma'am, you can't do that, you're cheating. But they call it brain dumping, which technically it is brain dumping. And she read me the rules, and I think the rule for my testing site was I could brain dump as long as I got to a certain point. So I think that point was when I pressed OK on something. But basically, I could brain dump during my during my like 10 or 15 minute introduction phase. So I did all that, and I think she said I could brain dump during my breaks as long as a certain screen had to be up. So just always make sure you check with your testing site and see what the rules are for that, because they are different for different testing sites. So that's all that I can think about right now. Like I said, the test wasn't as militant as people made it seem. I actually had a very good testing experience. I did start falling asleep during psych social because I was just ready to be over. Like, I was zoning out. I was just ready to be done. I was like, yes, 58 more questions, 57 more questions, 56 more questions. I was like, I'm running out of storage. But that's all I had to say, y'all. So thank you guys for choosing this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.